Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening. Welcome back to Mayville State University and the North Dakota Region 2A Volleyball Playoffs. This our final quarterfinal matchup of the night has the Grafton Spoilers and the Devils Lake Thunderbirds. Or Firebirds, beg your pardon. I'm Joe Lancello along with Jake Berkmeyer. Thanks very much for joining us on yourliveevent.com and our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. This is a matchup between the 3rd seed and the 6th seed in Region 2A. And I've got too much paperwork I'm trying to find here. Oh, there we go. Grafton with a record of 18-13 overall, 6-3 in Region 2A play. Devils Lake, the Firebirds, 15-12 overall, 3-7 in the region. And these teams met just once this season, Grafton winning that one 3-2 back on September the 25th. We'll check in now with Devils Lake head coach Bridget Hanlon, and our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Let me zoom down a little bit where we can find Coach Hanlon along with Jake Berkmeyer. Jake?
Thanks, Joe. Coach Hanlon here for Devils Lake. Are we ready for playoff volleyball here tonight?
We've had a good week of practice. I just hope we can transfer what we worked on to coming out in the match tonight.
What was good about that week of practice to get ready with that time off between the regular season and tonight?
Well, we broke down some things. We broke down our offense, we broke down our defense, and we had a time to relearn the basics and relearn our positions so that we make sure we're in the right spot. Sometimes in the season you have game after game after game, you don't have time to work on things. So it was really nice to have that time.
Well, you hope you get game after game this week to do so against the Grafton Spoilers. What's the key here tonight?
We have to be aggressive, and we have to play to win, not to lose. We've got to go out and we've got to swing. We can't be tipping. We have to use our offense and use all 6 of our hitters.
All right, very good. Coach, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, Jake, thanks very much. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. We'll continue with our pregame show as Devils Lake takes on Grafton. We'll be back after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Serve, bump, set, spike. Those words create the rhythm of volleyball. At Hillsboro Public School, they also create the rhythm of learning. Our students are served a variety of classes. We set high expectations. We bump up their confidence and pursue a spike in academic success. At Hillsboro, students thrive on the rhythm of a school that helps them win in life. If your children are looking for a new rhythm, please come and take a tour of our school.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Attention, if she's ready, I'll grab her.
And welcome back to our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Jake Birkenlayer downstairs. And we're going to try to get a few words with Nicole Warren, the coach of the Grafton Spoilers, with our pregame coverage here. And we will do that momentarily. Our coaches' interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. And let's move downstairs and check in with Jake Birkmeyer and Coach Nicole Wallace.
Coach Warren, here, quarterfinal round. You get the late game, so you've been waiting all day for this moment here. How's the team feel getting ready and warmed up?
You know, they seem really loose, really excited, and our big thing is attitude, energy, and effort, and we have a lot of it tonight in all three categories, so I'm excited.
How has this team been throughout the season on staying loose, staying in the moment, playing the game that's in front of them?
I think we definitely have grown in that category. As we played tougher teams, our region was, a tough gauntlet the whole season, so I think we definitely have grown, and they're ready to be tested again.
All right, tested against the Firebirds tonight. What's the keys in this matchup for the Spoilers?
Well, the big thing is keeping our errors to a minimum, especially behind the service line, but then also controlling the controllables on our side. So, taking care of what we can do to better the ball.
Very good. Coach, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the match.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, that is Nicole Warren, the coach of the Grafton Spoilers. And our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Devils Lake against Grafton after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Need it fixed, built, painted, or powered up? Mayport Hardware has your back. From nuts and bolts to snow shovels and lawn care, we've got the gear and the know-how to keep your home running smooth. Locally owned, community loved. Our team's here to help with expert advice and hometown service you can count on. Mayport Hardware, your one-stop shop for every project, big or small. Stop in today and let's get it done together.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsborough, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Let's talk about price. Yeah, we've heard it. Why would I pay more for Polar when Big Wireless is cheaper? Let's break it down. With us, you're not on hold with someone who's 3 states away. Your call goes to Kimberly, or Ashley, or Tamra, someone who lives right here. When your internet's down, we're not mailing you out a box. We're sending a real person, someone that knows your name and probably your dog's name too. So yeah, we're not the cheapest. We're the best experience. Polar Communications.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need: top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
And welcome back to Louis Lee Fieldhouse at Mayville State University. Joe Lancello and Jake Burkmeyer with you. Region 2 Class A quarterfinals between Grafton Spoilers and the Devils Lake Firebirds. And our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. And starting first of all for Grafton, their center will be number 11, Julia Height, a 5'8 junior. Middle hitters, number 5, Elle Schumacher, a 5'9 senior, and number 15, Alexis Tomkus, a 5'7 senior. Outside hitters, number 42, Cheyenne Blackcloud, a 5'9 junior, along with 23, Jocelyn DeGelder, a 5'11 senior. And an opposite hitter, number 31, Mae Thompson, a 5'9 junior. The libero, number 22, Emma LeClaire, a 5'4 senior. And for Devils Lake, their starting lineup will have number 9, Riley Remick, a 5'6 sophomore. The other center who will rotate in is number 1, Brinley Wolf, a 5'6 sophomore. Hitters for Devils Lake, number 7, Sarah Kraft, a 5'9 junior, and number 10, April Miller, a 5'7 junior. Outside hitter, number 15, Mia Ellsberger, a 5'9 senior, and number 4, Emma Hofstad, a 5'7 sophomore. The libero, the designated back row player, is number 8, Julia McIver, a 5'3 senior. And those are the starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned, CrystalSugar.com. Grafton on the floor to our left in the white with gold and maroon. Devils Lake, the Firebirds in red with white. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. The winner will play Mayport CG tomorrow night in our second of 2 games here from Mayville State. The first game has Carrington, the top seed, against Thompson, who won their first game 3-1 over Harvey Wells County. Mayport CG just finishing a 3-0 sweep of Hillsborough Central Valley. And for this game, it's win or go home. Whoever wins is guaranteed 2 more games in the Region 2 playoffs. And it will be Devils Lake apparently to serve first, with Riley Remick, number 9, to do the honors. And here we go. Short serve, and that'll be an ace. And the Firebirds score first. And another short serve. And a block by the Firebirds, number 7, Sarah Kraft. And it's 2-0. And the Spoilers get the ball there. And it's the libero, Emma LeClaire, to serve for Grafton. Big swing on Mia Ellsberger. And that's good by 23, Jocelyn DeGelder. And we're tied at 2. Grafton on the floor to our left, Devils Lake on the right. And that serves out of bounds. Devils Lake back in the lead, 3-2. Served by Emma Hofstad. And the Firebirds get a free ball. Put over on the second ball by Riley Remick. And a player in the net. Devils Lake player in the net. We're tied at 3. To the near side, Kinley Johnson had put it over. Now it'll stay down on the Spoilers side, and Devils Lake in the lead 4-3. And a joust at the net. It's tipped over and down. Layla Miller, number 16, with the serve. Here's a swing by Kinley Johnson off a defender and out of play. And the serve just off the top of the net and down. And an ace for Brinley Wolf, number 1. Six-4 Firebirds. Johnson pushing over. Height setting and a hit off hands and down by Mae Thompson, number 12. New uniforms by the Spoilers and also some new numbers with different players. It may take me a while to catch up. Set to the far side, pushed over, and No contact by the Devils Lake side, 4 hits on Grafton. Oh, nice shot. Spoilers down 6-7, and a chance to tie now as number 17, Anna Bjornaby, goes back to serve. Block back, and it stays down. Emma Hofstad getting the block. 8-7 Devils Lake. And April Miller, number 10, to serve. And a hit into the net. That was Thompson. And that is an ace. 10-6 in favor of Devils Lake. April Miller with the ace. That's 3 by the Firebirds in the opening set so far. Joust at the net, and that'll stay down. And this is Cheyenne Blackcloud to serve. And a line drive bump into the net. Side out for Devils Lake. They lead 11-7. Coming in, number 15, Mia Ellsberger, and number 9, Riley Remick. Remick will be the setter of the next 3 rotations. As Ashlyn LaRue, 22, and 1 Brinley Wolf check out of the Devils Lake lineup. Set to the far side, big block, comes back to the spoiler side. Blocked again. Emma Hofstad with her second block. And a 12-7 lead for Devils Lake. Pushed over in the second ball by Julia Height. Spoilers get a free ball. And a free swing for number 15, Alexis Tompkins. Eight serving 12, the libero. Putting up for Grafton, LeClaire, and a big swing far side and out of play. (13-8) in favor of Devils Lake in the opening set. Hofstad with the serve, set far side, tipped over, covered by Kinley Johnson. Far side long volley, looking for the corner. Had to watch out for the ceiling there. And Jocelyn DeGelder hit it into the net. And timeout for Grafton. On the Tim Gazette Seat Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake leads Grafton 14-8 in the opening set. And our scoreboard, and this timeout brought to you by Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll be right back.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
Well, we were away an ace serve by Emma Hofstede to make it 15-8, and now it's 15-9. As Grafton getting a point. Back to serve now is the center, Julia Height. Bump set far side. Spoilers keep it alive. Near side, Kinley Johnson with a swing. Gonna take a long bump to get it over, and they do. And the swing by Kinley Johnson out of bounds. (15-10), Devils Lake leading, Grafton serving with Height. A little disarray in the back. LeClaire with a free ball. Kraft, diving dig. Firebird sent it now on the far side and hit into the net by Mia Ellsberger. Grafton with 3 straight points. They've cut the gap to 4. Johnson off the block and out of play. So Kinley Johnson getting her second kill of the game. 16-11 Devils Lake. Libero McIver to serve. Height bumps over. Put over by the setter. We go back and forth here like tennis. Swing by Thompson is followed. Back row swing down by Emma Hofstede. First kill for Hofstede. She's got a couple of blocks also in this opening set. Here's the McIver serve. Firebirds up 16-12. And just in play, Mia Ellsberger. Her first kill of the night. 18-11 in favor of Devils Lake, and 17-12, beg your pardon. And that's out of bounds. McIver to serve, too long. Second service error against Devils Lake. DeGilder with the serve. Johnson blocked back. Popped up. Back over to the Devils Lake side. Long tip from the back row. Thompson putting it over, back set far side, down the line. Another block by Devils Lake, joust at the net, possible. Ellsberger with a long volley, nice job getting that over. Johnson. And hit into the net. (19 serving 13 for Devils Lake. And that'll go as an ace to make it 20-19. 20-13 in favor of the Firebirds, and timeout Grafton, their second timeout of the set. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, in the opening set, it's Devils Lake leading Grafton 21-13. on YourLiveEvent.com. This timeout brought to you by Chris Bone, Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll be right back.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Grafton has used both their timeouts in this opening set. A hit off hands and out of play. Cheyenne Blackcloud with the kill. Her first of the game. Now an ace makes it 20-15. Whoa. Johnson off hands. And May Thompson with a kill. Second for Thompson, and now Devils Lake want to talk things over. We're in the first set on the Tim Cassett Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. It's Devils Lake leading Grafton 21-15. This time out brought to you by Chris Bone, Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll be right back. The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com. Serve up by number 5, Elle Schumacher, and that'll be an ace. Pushing over on the run was Ashley LaRue, number 22, and that will be 4 hits against the Spoilers. Devils Lake 3 points away from taking the opening set. Hofstad hitting over. High bump. Back set far side, and LaRue's hit off target. (22-17) as Grafton get the serve back. Bump to the middle, and yes, finding the coffin corner is April Miller. First kill for Miller makes it 23-17. Devils Lake 2 points away from taking the first set. Tip from the middle, covered nicely by Kinley Johnson. Bumped over by Hofstad. Blackcloud punching it over. Quick set to the middle off hands, dug again by Kinley Johnson. Hofstad. Off hands, yes. Emma Hofstad's second kill makes it set point now for Devils Lake. Miller's serve, and that's an ace, and that's that. So Devils Lake, with 4 aces in the opening set, defeat Grafton in that opening set, 25-17. On the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. We'll get ready for set number 2 in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Grafton won the first set. Grafton lost the first set to Devils Lake 25-17, and Grafton serving to start set 2. Kraft hitting over for the Firebirds. El Schumacher. Tompkins off hands and out of play. And Devils Lake scores first. 3 kills now, along with 2 blocks for Emma Hofstad. For Devils Lake, and it's Hofstad to serve from right to left. Schumacher volleying over. Kinley Johnson off hands, covered on the near side. Firebirds keep it alive. Johnson bumps over a free ball. Nice play by the setter, Julia Height. As Schumacher started to move as though there was going to be a slide set to the near side, Height just put it over herself, and now she'll serve. Johnson. Schumacher, no, just missed. And Devils Lake in the lead 2-1. Their libero serving, Julia McIver. Schumacher tips over the double block, and it will stay down. Schumacher's first kill unofficially ties it at 2. And number 16, Layla Miller, now in the game to serve for Grafton. And Mia Ellsberger from the far side crashes it down. On the rotation, number 1, Brinley Wolf comes into the game. She'll be the setter the next 3 rotations. And 22, Ashlyn LaRue in the front row, also for Devils Lake, and there's a serve out of bounds. 3-3 in the second. Third service error against Devils Lake. Here's the L. Schumacher serve for Grafton. And looped out of bounds by LaRue. Four 4-3 Grafton. Schumacher to serve again. Joust at the net. And won by Grafton. Tompkins winning the joust to make it 5-3 Spoilers. Back set for Johnson, who bumps over. Tompkins tipping, covered nicely by Wolf. Back row swing way too hard. Firebirds lobbying for a touch of the net, and they get it. Emma Hofstad, rather, with her 4th kill. 4 serving 5. And Kinley Johnson back to serve now for Devils Lake. And that's good in front of the back line. 5 aces for Devils Lake so far in the contest. We're tied at 5 in set 2. Devils Lake won the first set 25-17. And another ace. (6-5), a short serve rather, and then a volley into the net. Four 4-0 run now for Devils Lake. And another short serve, and nobody could get to the second pass in time, and that'll count as another ace. Three aces for Kinley Johnson. It's 8-5 in favor of Devils Lake in set 2. Black Cloud with a hit covered. Johnson long bump over. Hit by Mae Thompson covered. Spoilers get a free ball again. And a whistle. Violation on Devils Lake. Six serving ace. 8 with Hannah Bjornaby, number 17, serving. Set near side, down the line. Yes, there was a touch on the way out. Emma Hofstad with another kill. Hofstad with 5. And a nice tip. And that is Black Cloud with her third kill. 7 serving 9. The Black Cloud serve. Up by McIver. Kraft hitting off hands, and yes! A touch on the way out. Sarah Kraft getting her first kill of the evening. On the rotation, number 9, Riley Remick serving. She'll be the setter the next 3 rotations. Free ball, but it's tight to the net. Lucky there was no touch of the net. We play on. Tipped over by DeGelder. Kinley Johnson hit just a little too long. Didn't miss by much. (10-8) Grafton trailing. Their libero, Emma LeClaire, serves it up. Back set far side, no. 10-9. LeClaire serves again. Tipped over by Kraft. Blocked back to the Devils Lake side. Head off hands by Ellsberger. And it stays down. Unofficially, the third kill for Mia Ellsberger. 11-9 Devils Lake. Hofstad with the serve. That's an ace. (12-9) in favor of Devils Lake. And timeout Grafton. On the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake took the first set 25-17 over Grafton, and Devils Lake leads 12-9 in set 2. This timeout brought to you by Chrismo Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll be right back. It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information. Following the timeout, Emma Hofstad serving for Devils Lake, set to the middle, and Schumacher couldn't get it over. 13-9 in favor of Devils Lake. The winner faces Mayport CG in the semifinals tomorrow, and there's another ace. (14-9). 9 aces for Devils Lake so far. Set to the far side. Nice dig by McIver, kept alive. McIver will hit it off the top of the net. Schumacher, bango. Second kill for El Schumacher, the senior. Julia Height will go back to serve now for Grafton. Up by Johnson, back set far side. Pushed over by Ellsberger, and a hit into the net by DeGelder. (15-10) Firebirds as Julia McIver serves. Kinley Johnson off hands and out of play. Third kill for Johnson, 16-10 in favor of Devils Lake. And just scrambled over by the Spoilers. Back row swing, Hofstad out of play. Six kills for Emma Hofstad, the 5'7" sophomore. McIver serving again. Short, kept alive. Schumacher. Nice dig by McIver to the far side. Ellsberger, that's covered. Tip over the double block. McIver a bump for Ellsberger. Long volley to the corner, and that'll be good. (18-10) Devils Lake. Fourth kill for Mia Ellsberger, the 5'9" senior. Back set near side. DeGelder off hands. Ellsberger. Oh, great dig. Schumacher. Doug bumped over by Johnson. Set to the far side for DeGelder, covered. Free ball bumped over. Swing by Thompson. McIver hitting over. Schumacher never went over. Four hits. 19-10, Devils Lake in set two. They won the first set, 25-17. Block back. They're going to call 4 hits on that one. And Grafton will take their second time out of the set. On the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake leads 25-17, winning the first set, and they're leading 20-10 in set two. This timeout brought to you by Crismo Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll be right back.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
No job.
Grafton has used both timeouts in the second set. As Julian McIver serving and getting an ace. The unofficially 10 aces for Devils Lake in this second set. In the contest so far, I mean. 21-10, Firebirds. Kinley Johnson off a defender on a play. Johnson's fourth kill. And Devils Lake 3 points away from going up 2-0. McIver serve. Up by LeClaire. Long hit over and hit over too long. (23-10) in favor of Devils Lake. McIver serves again. Height set to the middle. Schumacher just in play on the far side. Third kill for El Schumacher. 11 serves 23. As 23, Jocelyn DeGelder serving for the Spoilers. Hofstad bumping over but out. DeGelder serving again. Back row swing by Hofstad, covered, and a block back. Firebirds can load. Ellsberger dug by Height. Schumacher putting over in the second ball. Johnson. Simple tip by Schumacher. And a hit by April Miller goes into the net. (13 serving 23). Oh, that just got over. Johnson off hands. Joust at the net. Devils Lake control. Ellsberger. Standing in on the near side, put over by Grafton. Johnson tipping. Kept alive by Height. McIver with a dig. Back row swing by Hofstad. Covered. Schumacher just missed the coffin corner on the far side. And not by much. 24-13 set point now in number 2 for Devils Lake. Hillsberger rotates out number 1, Brinley Wolf, into the game. She'll serve. She'll be the center for the next 3 rotations, assuming we get another 3 rotations here this late in the set. Pushed over by Blackout. Kinley Johnson. McIver setting for Kinley Johnson. Sharp angle volley covered. Black Cloud into the net. And Devils Lake goes up 2-0 over the Grafton Spoilers by scores of 25-17, 25-13 on the Tim Kazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. We'll come back to Mayville State University for set number 3 in this best 3 out of 5 match after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a Bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a Bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough. It is winner go home time. The winner advances to take on Mayport CG in the semifinals tomorrow night. The first semifinal tomorrow will have Carrington, the top seed, taking on Thompson. Devils Lake will serve first. Riley Remick, the sitter, will serve it up unofficially after 2 sets. Devils Lake 16 kills, 3 blocks. 10 aces, 3 service errors. Grafton 12 kills, no blocks, 1 ace, 1 service error. And set number 3 underway. Ellsberger popped up in the back. And Emma Hofstedt hit that out of bounds. So Grafton score first in set 3. The libero Emma LeCoeur to serve for the Spoilers, but that was spoiled by hitting that into the net. Service error 2 against Grafton. Back set tipped over by Schumacher. Nice reaching dig by Kinley Johnson. Ellsberger off hands, comes back to the Devils Lake side. Joust at the net. And Kinley Johnson wins that. Johnson now with 5 kills. And number 4, Emma Hofstedt serving for Devils Lake. Schumacher bumping over. McIver for Johnson. Schumacher, nice idea. Saw some space in the coffin corner there. Nice, smart shot by Elle Schumacher. Her 4th kill of the day. And we're tied at 2 in set 4. The sitter, Julia Height, to serve. Johnson blocked back. Ellsberger doing well to keep that alive. And that was clobbered out of bounds by Mae Thompson. Three-two Devils Lake in the third set. Firebirds going for the sweep. The ceiling caused a problem there. Schumacher bumps over a free ball. Back row swing for Hofstad and out of bounds. 3-all in the third. Layla Miller, number 16, in to serve for Grafton. Johnson off hands. Ooh, Schumacher did well to find that. I don't know if she knew about it, but she did. There's Schumacher again. Hofstad. Thompson at a sharp angle. Kinley Johnson stays down. Johnson now with 6 kills, equaling Emma Hofstad for the team lead for the Firebirds. Into the front row for Devils Lake, 22, Ashlyn LaRue. And into the back and doing the serving the next 3 rotations is number 1, Brinley Wolf. Tip over by Thompson. Johnson blocked back. To the far side, LaRue, that's Doug. Schumacher, big swinging down. Six kills now for El Schumacher. And she goes back to serve now for the Spoilers. April Miller with a hit. Now there's Mae Thompson from the near side, putting it down for Grafton, and the Spoilers are back in front. Third kill for junior Mae Thompson. Short serve by Schumacher. McIver setting Johnson, blocked back. April Miller with a swing, now pushed over by Grafton. McIver missing. 6-4 Grafton. And Devils Lake want a timeout. First of 2 in the each team is allowed per set. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake is up 2-0. Grafton leads set 3, 6-4. We'll be right back. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction Inc., serving you since 2006.
El Schumacher serving after the timeout and getting an ace thanks to the top of the net. Grafton has 2 aces and Schumacher has them both. 7-4 Spoilers in set 3. That went between 2 defenders and it went out of bounds. Lucky break there for Devils Lake. Kinley Johnson with the serve. Block back. Spoilers try again, but it's volleyed into the net by Thompson. 6 serving 7. And Johnson with a chance to tie. Hofstad off hands. Punched over by Tompkins. Nice reach by Johnson. LaRue's hit is dug. And Thompson off a defender and out of play. Four kills from A. Thompson, and Grafton's up 8-6, and the Spoilers serving with 17. Anna Bjornaby rotating into the game. Hofstad bumps over. Ooh, nice one-arm dig. Block kept alive. Hofstad puts it over. Hofstad, that's awfully tight, but she got it over. And a whistle. Double hit on Grafton. (8-7) Grafton leading. April Miller back to serve to try to tie this. And it is tied at 8. Devils Lake up 2-0, and the third set tied at 8. A hit from the middle is dug. Hofstad, big hit. Nice dig. Kraft blocked back. And we got players falling all over the place. Grafton back in the lead, 9-8. And the setter, Julia Height, back to serve for Grafton. Oh, that just tipped over the net by Hofstad. Firebirds try again with Leroux. Joust at the net. Won by Hofstad. 9-9 in the third. 7 kills now for Emma Hofstad. Number 9, Riley Remick rotating into the game. She'll serve, be the setter of the next 3 rotations. Mia Ellsberger, 15 of the game, also for Devils Lake. And a swing into the net by Tompkins. And Devils Lake back in the lead, 10-9. Tompkins bumping over. Hofstad too long. (10-10) in the third. As the Grafton libero Emma LeClaire to serve. Set to the middle for Kraft, off a defender and out of play. Second kill for junior Sarah Kraft. 11-10 Devils Lake in the third. As Hofstad serves. Back set. Schumacher pushes over. Johnson blocked back. Yet Devils Lake responds. And a hit off hands by DeGelder goes down. That is the second kill today for Jocelyn DeGelder. Tied at 11 in set 3. Grafton won the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-13. Here's the serve from Height. Ellsberger bumping over. Schumacher, bango! 12-11 Grafton. Schumacher now with 6 kills. Height to serve again. And Height with an ace. (13-11) Grafton. Height has a twin sister, Alyssa, on the team. And she's got a twin ace, back to back. And timeout Devils Lake, their second of the set. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake leads Grafton 2-0. Grafton's up 14-11 in set 3. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance, their agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Devils Lake out of timeouts in this third set. Grafton with both of theirs remaining. Grafton trying to extend this game to a fourth set. The serve from Height. Kraft, yes. Third kill for Sarah Kraft. She'll rotate out. Number 10, April Miller, into the game now for the Firebirds. The serve by McIver. Bumped off the ceiling. McIver will get credit for an ace. The ceiling will not get an assist, although it should. Schumacher blocked back. Schumacher again. Pushed over by Ellsberger toward the corner. And down for DeGelder. 15-13 Grafton in set 3. Spoilers trailing 2-0. Jocelyn DeGelder with the serve for Grafton. Big swing for Kenley Johnson. Johnson now with 7 kills. 22, Ashland LaRue into the front row for Devils Lake. Number 1, Brindley Wolf into the back row, and she'll serve it up for the Firebirds. And just missing. Was Mae Thompson. Coach Nicole Warren asking the down official if they're sure. Point for Devils Lake. We're tied at 15 in the third set. Schumacher. Back set out of LaRue's reach and out of most anybody's reach. (16-15) Grafton in front as El Schumacher serving for the Spoilers. It's going to be tied at the net, and that'll go as an ace. Schumacher with 3 aces. The Spoilers have 5 in the game. 17-15. They hit by April Miller, covered. There's a bump straight over and down. McIver. The bump attack. Fished out of the net and put down by Alexis Tompkins. Her third kill. 18-16 Grafton. And who turned on the music? Well, all the people at the scores table, their backs are to us, so we can't see who's blushing. Big swing, yes. Cheyenne Black Cloud gives Grafton a 3-point lead. And a Bjornaby serve. McIver racing over to get that. Hofstad covered. Blocked back. Spoilers try again. And hit into the net. Or take that back, a block. (17 serving 19). Hit off hands and down. Tompkins again. 20-17 Spoilers. They're down 2-0. Hofstad. Crazy off the net. Hofstad again blocked back, and this time it stays down. Height and Tompkins on the block. 21-17. First block for a point unofficially for Grafton tonight. Kraft tipping over. Down the line to Gelder. Hofstad trying to hit one down the line. And a nice reach. Couple of nice reaches, and Grafton will try again. McIver hits over. And that'll work. Second kill for the libero, Julia McIver. 18 to serve 21. Ellsberger back into the front row for Devils Lake. Riley Remick back in to serve. To Gelder, and down it goes. Down it stays. 22-18 Grafton. 4 kills now for de Gelder. Grafton trying to take this to a 4th set. The serve by LeClaire. Ellsberger off a defender and out of play. 5 kills from Mia Ellsberger. 19 serving 22. Hofstad serve. Pack set a slide for Schumacher. McIver getting after that one. Hofstad volleying over. And de Gelder off the block. 23-19 Grafton. De Gelder now with 5 kills. She's picked up business here in the 3rd set. The setter, Julia Height. Reaching dig. Kinley Johnson hitting over, but she was out of play. And now set point for Grafton in number 3. The Height serve. Bumped over by Ellsberger. Schumacher down the line. Yes. Little hesitation on both sides there. But Grafton stay alive in this Region 2A semifinal, or quarterfinal, excuse me. Devils Lake won the first two sets over Grafton, 25-17, 25-13. Grafton's won the third set, 25-19 on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Back to Mayville State for set 4 after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Set 4 started with Grafton's Jocelyn DeGelder hitting into the net. And Devils Lake scores first. Emma Hosted with the serve, and they do retrieve that and get a point out of it. All they were trying to do was get the thing in play and wind up getting a point out of it. Nothing wrong with that. 1-1 in set 4. Julia Height with the serve for the Spoilers. Ellsberger bumped it over with a little help from the top of the net. Hit by Thompson is blocked and now back over by the Spoilers to get a point. Two-1 in the fourth. It's win or go home for both these teams here. Remick backs at Ellsberger. Long volley to the corner and gets it. Nice play by Ellsberger. She's got 6 kills tonight. The libero, Junia McIver, to serve now for the Firebirds from right to left. Schumacher backs at far side, into the block. Devils like to try again. Kinley Johnson off a defender and out of play. Kinley Johnson with her 8th kill for the Firebirds. McIver serving again. Thompson's hit Doug. Kinley Johnson swinging. And a violation on Devils Lake. 3-3 in the fourth. 16, Layla Miller in the game for Grafton to serve. Kinley Johnson. Free ball bumped over by Remick. And Schumacher went up for that one, swung and missed. Devils Lake back in the lead, 4-3 in this set. Brindley Wolf will serve. She'll be the setter of the next 3 rotations. 22, Ashlyn LaRue in the front row for Devils Lake. Big swing and will stay out of play. Nate Thompson ties it at 4. Thompson now with 5 kills. El Schumacher serving for Grafton. And that'll be an ace. Devils Lake couldn't get a good pass on that. Schumacher with 4 aces to go with 7 kills tonight. Kinley Johnson dug, but not successfully. 5-5 in set 4. Johnson now with 9 kills, and she'll go back to serve. Too long. Grafton back in front 6-5. That is the 4th service error by Devils Lake tonight. 17, Anna Bjornaby serving for Grafton. And a block. Height with Tompkins. And another block. Again. Height with Tompkins. Eight 5 Grafton. Tip to the far side, covered. Bjornaby, a pump over, free ball, Devils Lake. LaRue hits off the ceiling. Well, if it hit the ceiling and then crossed sides, then that is a point. For Devils Lake, they trail 8-6. Black Cloud swing is dug. Grafton doing a great job hanging in there. Hofstad with a swing from the back row. Black Cloud, ooh, great dig! And it'll stay down though. Carry against Devils Lake. Nine 6. Grafton serving, trying to force a 5th set. They're down 2-1. Kraft. Quick set to middle for Tompkins, whistle. And a net violation on Devils Lake. And timeout. Devils Lake on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Devils Lake leads Grafton 2-1. Grafton's leading 10-6 in set 4. We'll be back. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Following the timeout, Grafton serving, leading 10-6. That's an overpass, and that's smacked back down. Alexis Tompkins. She now has 5 kills. And Grafton up by 5 in set 4. And a serve into the net. Service error number 4 against Grafton. 9, Riley Remick rotating into the game for Devils Lake, and she'll serve. She'll be the setter of the next 3 rotations. Ellsberger in the front row for Devils Lake also. Back set, Ellsberger, long volley, just too long. (12-7) Grafton in set 4. El Schumacher rotating into the front row for the Spoilers. As the libero, Emma LeClaire to serve for Grafton from left to right. Kraft. That missed the ceiling. Height bumps over a free ball. Hofstedt. Bjornaby kind of took one for the team there, and it's bumped out of bounds. Took a hard shot there on the near side, digging that. 12-8, Devils Lake trailing and serving. Emma Hofstedt serve. Schumacher, yes! With an exclamation point. Schumacher now 8 kills to go with 4 aces. Height to serve for Grafton. Kinley Johnson too long and no touch on the way out. (14-8) Grafton. A 12-5 run for the Spoilers. Kraft, blocked back. And it stays down. Schumacher again. That's actually her first block for a point in this game. And timeout Devils Lake, their second and last of the set. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake is up 2-1. But Grafton leads the fourth, 15-8. We'll be back. This time out brought to you by Crispo Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Devils Lake, no timeouts remaining. Grafton with both of theirs remaining here in set 4. And that's another ace for the Spoilers. Seven for Grafton on the night, the third for Height, who serves again. And Sarah Kraft gets a kill. Her fourth of the night. The libero, Julia McIver, serving for Devils Lake. Schumacher. I don't know if she got the full swing of that one, but it worked. 17-9 Grafton. Jocelyn DeGulder serving for the Spoilers. Johnson bumping over. Cross-court hit. Missed out of bounds. Tompkins with the swing. It's now 10 serving 17. And the swing from the middle by Thompson finds the corner. 18-10. Grafton in the fourth. Johnson bumping over free ball spoilers. Put over by April Miller. Height bumps over a free ball. Johnson off fingertips, dug in the back. Black Cloud. And there was a touch on the way out. 19-10. In favor of Grafton in set 4. And Schumacher serves into the net. Fifth Grafton service error. Kenley Johnson with the serve for the Firebirds, and that goes into the net. Five service errors now for Devils Lake. And Grafton 5 points away from forcing a fifth set. Anna Bjornaby with the serve. Hofstad, caught the coffin corner. Hofstad's 8th kill. She got about the last inch of that 30-foot square there. Served by April Miller. Tip. Ooh, nice dig. But Devils Lake can't do anything else with it. 21-12. Savannah Blackcloud now to serve for Grafton. 4 points away from forcing a fifth set. Hofstad off the lockers and out of play. Hofstad's 9th kill. 13 to serve 21 as we go back and forth. In set 4. Riley Remick serve. And hit into the net by Tompkins. This is the first time in a while we've had back-to-back points scored by the same team. 14 serving 21. Hofstad comes back to the Devils Lake side. Ellsberger. I didn't think it cleared the net, but we play on. Hofstad. Off a defender and out of play. 21-15. Serve just in play. DeGelder with a swing, covered back set for Ellsberger. Long tip up by LeClaire. And put over on the second ball by the setter. Second kill for Julia Height. 22-15, Grafton serving. LeClaire back to serve. Grafton 3 points away from forcing a deciding fifth set. Johnson volleys over. And hit into the net by DeGelder. 22-16. Hofstad serving for the Firebirds. Ellsberger. Schumacher. Hofstad with a volley toward the corner. Put over by DeGelder. Ellsberger too long, no touch. (23-16). Grafton 2 points away from forcing a fifth set after Devils Lake had won the first 2 sets. Kraft, back set, tipped over. Ellsberger caught the coffin corner on the near side. Seven kills for Mia Ellsberger. 17 serving 23. Julia McIver serving. Oh, that just cleared the net. And that'll be an ace. (23-18). McIver with 3 aces. And Devils Lake a dozen on the contest. Schumacher into the net. (19 serving 23). Grafton not calling a timeout. They've got 2 to use. And an ace for McIver again. And now Grafton will take a timeout. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton trailing 2-1, but Grafton up 23-20 in set 4. We'll be back. This timeout brought to you by Crispo Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right, Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
The serve by Devils Lake. Pushed over by Schumacher. Pushed over by Johnson. Back set. And Thompson off a defender and out of play. 7th kill from A. Thompson. Set point for Grafton in number 4. Layla Miller now to serve for Grafton. Johnson. Dug in the back. Bumped over by LeClaire. Free ball spoilers. Or for Firebirds rather. Johnson hits over. Kinley Johnson. Bump straight over. Johnson blocked back. Joust at the net. And Thompson getting that one. And we will go to set 5. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Devils Lake won the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-23. Grafton has won the next 2, 25-19 and 25-20. We'll come back for a 5th set, and this one will go to 15 points. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
With Jake Berkmeyer, Joe Lancello with you. 5th set. Devils Lake and Grafton tied at 2 sets apiece. Grafton serving to start set 5. This one goes to 15 points. Joust at the net. Elsberger down the line wide. So Grafton strike first. This set goes to 15 points rather than the usual 25. You still have to win by 2 points. Offset down the line, yes. $11 kills now for Emma Hofstad. Tied at 1 in set 5. Hofstad with the serve. And Jocelyn DeGelder's swing never went over the net. Hofstad serves again. Slide set for Schumacher, and that went into the net. (3-1) Devils Lake. Short serve. Off a defender and out of play for an ace. And timeout Grafton on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. We're in set 5. Devils Lake with a quick 4-1 lead. We'll be right back. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moan, Nodak Insurance, a region with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Play underway and a swing by Jocelyn DeGelder from the far side off fingertips and out of play. Grafton serving trailing 4-2. Kraft tipping over. DeGelder tipping, block back. Kept alive, Johnson with a swing. Schumacher, off McIver, kept alive, but it'll stay down. Schumacher now with 10 kills. And Grafton a chance to tie up this 5th set. Again, we only go to 15. Here's the height serve. Elsberger, off a fingertip, diving dig, bumps right over. Johnson just got the coffin corner again. Kenley Johnson now with 10 kills. 5-3 DL. And the McIver serve. Height, back set near side. Put down by DeGelder. DeGelder with 7 kills. Grafton with the serve. Layla Miller serving. Passes tight. Pushed over. Black Cloud. Back set Elsberger. Back set to the near side. Volleyed over. April Miller's hit is dug. Black Cloud, yes! 5-5 in the fifth. Cheyenne Black Cloud now with 7 kills. The serve by Layla Miller pushed up. Nice swing by Kinley Johnson, off hands and down. Rinley Wolf comes in to serve. She'll be the setter of the next 3 rotations. 22, Ashlyn LaRue into the front row for Devils Lake. Set to the middle, tipped over. Johnson with a swing, dug by LeClaire. Black Cloud volleying over, right to McIver. Tipped over by April Miller. Offset from the back row. Tipped over by Thompson. Long rally here. Thompson with a tip. April Miller, defender got an arm on it and it just missed the ceiling. Black Cloud off a defender and out and down. 6-all in the fifth. El Schumacher back to serve now for Grafton, trying to break the 6-all tie. Again, we're only playing to 15 here, but you have to win by 2 points. Back set, Johnson. April Miller's hit dug, and not well enough. Second kill for April Miller, a 5'7" junior. Devils Lake back in front 7-6. Joust at the net, won by Mae Thompson. Thompson now with 9 kills. 17, Anna Bjornaby serving now for the Spoilers. Offset. McIver with another dig. Kinley Johnson. Joust at the net. April Miller too long. And Grafton goes in front 8-7. Bjornaby serving again. Back set. And that just landed down, a kill by LaRue. Her first of the night, and we're tied at 8. April Miller, number 10, serving for Devils Lake. Too long. 9-8 Grafton. 6 service errors by Devils Lake. Here's a serve by Black Cloud. And it'll be an ace. 10-8 Grafton, timeout Devils Lake. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, we're in set 5. And Grafton's up 10-8 over Devils Lake. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moe Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
Serve, bump, set, spike. Those words create the rhythm of volleyball. At Hillsborough Public School, they also create the rhythm of learning. Our students are served a variety of classes. We set high expectations. We bump up their confidence and pursue a spike in academic success. At Hillsborough, students thrive on the rhythm of a school that helps them win in life. If your children are looking for a new rhythm, please come and take a tour of our school.
Each team has used one timeout in this fifth set. Cheyenne Black Cloud serving for Grafton. Kraft down. Sarah Kraft with her 5th kill. And Devils Lake will serve with a chance to tie it. Mia Ellsberger rotates into the front row, 15. 9, Riley Remick into the back row, and she'll serve. And LeClaire's bump didn't have enough on it. 10-10 in the fifth. We're playing to 15, but you have to win by 2. Offset. To Gelder off fingertips. Back set Ellsberger. Put over by Hyde on the second ball. Offset off hands. De Gelder bumping over. Second ball put over. Grafton get it over. Kraft tipping. Bump set to Gelder. Dug by McIver. Offset off hands. Dig by LeClaire. Put over on the second ball. Ellsberger. Up by LeClaire. Volleyed over from the back. Kraft. Bango! (11-10) Devils Lake. 6 kills now for Sarah Kraft. And an ace! 12-10. Four 4-0 run for Devils Lake. Riley Remick serving short this time. Grafton serving, trailing 12-11. LeClaire, the libero, serving. Ellsberger volleying down the line. Long bump over. Free ball, Firebirds. Offset, off a defender and out of play. 13-11. And timeout Grafton. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. We're in set 5. Devils Lake up 13-11 over Grafton. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moan, Nodak Insurance, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member.
Oh, shoot. And Schumacher hitting a ball out of bounds. 14-11, match point now for Devils Lake. Joust at the net. Johnson. Wide. Grafton serving, but it's still match point for Devils Lake. Here's the height serve. Johnson, blocked back. And the ball hit the antenna. (15 or 14-13). Still set point. Devils Lake timeout. We'll keep things here. Devils Lake won the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-23. Grafton the next 2, 25-19 and 25-20. Now in set 5, Devils Lake leads 14-13. Grafton is serving, but again, it's still match point for Devils Lake. And a critical point here, because if Grafton get a point, it's tied obviously, but you got to win by 2 points to take the set. 15 won't be enough in that case. Here's a height serve. Overset and tapped down. Schumacher says, thank you very much. And we're tied at 14. Now, whoever gets ahead by 2 points. Kraft, block back. McIver volleying over. Schumacher clobbered it. 15-14 Devils Lake. And another match point for the Firebirds as Julian McIver to serve. Too long. And we're even at 15. Again, you got to win by 2 points. Jocelyn DeGilder serving for Grafton. Johnson off hands. Tipped over by Black Cloud. Johnson blocked back and down. Schumacher. And Grafton now with a match point. The serve by DeGilder. Helsberger off a defender and down. 16 all in the 5th. Again, you got to win by 2. Brinley Wolf into serve for Devils Lake. 22 Ashlyn LaRue in the front row. Black Cloud. Dug by McIver. Johnson, the set was out of her reach. So match point again for Grafton now. Schumacher serve. To the middle, April Miller. Thompson with a swing that was dug, bumped over by the Firebirds. Off hands, McIver reaches to dig. Bumped over in the second ball. Schumacher, a back set for Black Cloud. Johnson. Back set for Thompson, tipping. McIver to bump it over. Thompson, too long. Tied at 17. Again, you got to win by 2 points. Kinley Johnson in the back row to serve for Devils Lake. Hofstad now into the front row in the main hitting spot. Black Cloud, and that'll stay down. (18-17), another match point for Grafton. Hofstad down the line, and that'll stay down. 18 all in the 5th. Number 10, April Miller serving for Devils Lake in an 18-all tie in the 5th set. Kraft. Popped up. Tip. Great dig by LaRue. Hit over by Hofstad. Black Cloud off fingertips and dug. Hofstad. Pushed over. LaRue down the line, up by LeClaire. Tipped over on the second ball, nice by Height. 19-18 Grafton. And another chance at match point for the Spoilers. The Black Cloud serve. Hofstad, dug by LeClaire. Blocked back, but out of bounds. And Grafton with the reverse sweep, eliminating Devils Lake in 5 sets. Devils Lake won the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-13. And then it was Grafton, 25-19, 25-20, and 20-18 in the deciding 5th set. We'll take a break and have our player of the game for you and more when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Need it fixed, built, painted, or powered up? Mayport Hardware has your back. From nuts and bolts to snow shovels and lawn care, we've got the gear and the know-how to keep your home running smooth. Locally owned, community loved. Our team's here to help with expert advice and hometown service you can count on. Mayport Hardware, your one-stop shop for every project, big or small. Stop in today and let's get it done together.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsborough, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsborough.com.
Let's talk about price. Yeah, we've heard it. Why would I pay more for Polar when Big Wireless is cheaper? Let's break it down. With us, you're not on hold with someone who's 3 states away. Your call goes to Kimberly, or Ashley, or Tamra, someone who lives right here. When your internet's down, we're not mailing you out a box. We're sending a real person, someone that knows your name and probably your dog's name too. So yeah, we're not the cheapest. We're the best experience. Polar Communications.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough has everything you need, top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
And we are back at Mayville State University. Grafton coming from behind to defeat Devils Lake 3-2. Jake Berkmeyer is courtside now with our player of the game, our Enbridge player of the game, El Schumacher from the Grafton Spoilers.
El, congratulations on the victory here today. First two sets, maybe we don't want to talk much about them, but we need to. What was the big difference between sets 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5?
Our energy, 100%. In the beginning, we were kind of down on ourselves, but in the last 3 sets, I don't think I've ever heard us be louder, so energy is a huge thing.
Serve receive was something that kind of a little issue early on. What did you do to clean that up?
Obviously talk, that's a big thing, and our defense or our serve receive is very good. We practice it a lot, and we came here ready. Have
you been in a match before where, whether you fall down 2-0 or what, where you get to that 5th set and both teams are going back and forth like that? Can you just describe what it's like to be in that moment?
Well, you feel defeated and then you feel happy, but you always have to keep your energy up, and it's very scary. That's all I can say.
Well, I'm feeling happy now after the win, right?
Yes, very happy.
All right, well, hey, congratulations. Best luck to you and the Spoilers tomorrow.
Thank you.
There you go. Our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Remember, life takes energy. Find out more with Enbridge Energy, enbridge.com, the website.
Okay, Jake Berkmeyer, thank you very much. And hopefully we'll get some words from Coach Nicole Warren of the Grafton Spoilers as well, as they win it 3-2. And here we go. Time now for our game summary. Brought to you by Benedictine Care Community. Benedictine Living Community of Ada. Strength together, a trusted name in senior living. What size?
A large. We're going to name our player of the game for the Grafton Spoilers, El Schumacher. I'm not sure where she ended up. I think with 11 kills on the night, something like that. And El Schumacher and player of the game for the Grafton Spoilers. For the Devils Lake Firebirds.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Okay, had to go hunting for a T-shirt there for El Schumacher of Grafton, our Enbridge player of the game. Now our game summary here. Again, it was Devils Lake taking the first 2 sets and looking quite strong in doing so. In the opening set, it was... Oh, I've got too many notes here. Oh, I can see. Okay, here we go. Devils Lake took the first set 25-17. The Spoilers getting 6 kills. Or Devils Lake getting 6 kills and 4 aces in that opening set, along with 3 blocks. Devils Lake then in set 2 winning 25-13. It was tied at 5 early on, but then Devils Lake coming back. Storming to an 18-10 lead, and then Devils Lake going on to win set 2, 25-13. Then we go to the third set, and Grafton fought back to win that 25-19. The Spoilers getting good games from, let's see, I'm looking the wrong side here. Grafton and a couple of aces from Julia Hyde, and then also strong hitting from Alexis Tompkins. 25-19 22-19. Grafton takes set 3. Then in set 4, Grafton wins that one also, 25-20 to set up a deciding set number 5. From an 8-6 game, Grafton would then go on an 11-4 run to lead at 19-10. They would eventually win 25-20. And then in set 5, we were so back and forth. Grafton was up 7-5, then Devils Lake was up 10-9. We were tied at 10-11. Grafton had gotten 3 straight points to lead 14-11. Devils Lake would come back to get a couple of points. Then it was make it 14-13, and then the teams would just not quit. We were tied at 15. Grafton was up 17-15. But Devils Lake held it off. We never were tied again. Wait a minute, I'm looking at set 3, sorry. Okay, there we go here. We're tied at 5, tied at 6, tied at 7, tied at 8. Grafton would get a couple of points to go up 10-8. Then we'd be tied at 10. Devils Lake would have a 2-point lead at 12-10. And they would just keep going until finally Grafton getting a point off the block to win it 20-18. Jake Berkmeyer is downstairs now with Coach Nicole Warren of Grafton on our postgame coaches interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. And Jake, if you're ready with Coach Warren, go ahead.
There we go. Thanks, Joe, and Coach Warren. You wait all day to get on the court, so I suppose you might as well make it the main event here. A 5-setter tonight. Take us through it here, especially not the greatest of starts for the Spoilers.
No, and I was saying this to you before we were on air, but it doesn't matter what seed you are in our region. We're all very competitive. Any night, anybody can take a set, can take a game. You just got to make sure you're in it for every set, no matter what. And we were gritty. Our defense carried us tonight, and I think that's what set us apart. We had a lot of miscommunications in the first 2 sets, but I think our girls did a really good job of just staying together and not letting the past dictate how we were going to continue the rest of the game. And that's kind of how this team has been. They love playing together. The chemistry of this group has been so fun to be a part of, and Devils Lake's a great team, and you get down to it and you almost wish that both sides could have won, because it was just such a competitive match towards the end. And it stinks that we got to have a winner and a loser, but we battled to the end tonight, and it was a lot of fun.
Talk about just being able to stay focused, especially in that 5th set when you're going back and forth, and even in sets 3 and 4, because your back is against the wall here, and just what it takes for this group to be able to do that.
I think it took a lot of belief and trust in each other on the court, that no matter what they threw over at us, our defense was going to get it up. Whether we were in system or out of system, we were going to get a ball back over to the other side, and we weren't going down without a fight. And very proud of our gritty group, and they got it done tonight.
When you go back and forth in a 5th set like that, going to extras, what is said in the huddles there just to get them out there? Can we repeat what's said?
Oh, absolutely. But I think especially when I don't even know the last timeout that Devils Lake took. I think it was 13-14. But, your mindset is always the next point, no matter if you're ahead or behind. And we talk a lot about, great job that last point. Now we're moving on to the next one, and we're going to keep plugging away. And it doesn't matter what happens the last point. We're going to move on and do what we can to win the next point. I think that was our mentality tonight. Next point, no matter what happened, just because some points were really great and then some points were not so great. So I think we did a really good job of just being some goldfish and letting go of having a short memory. So it was great.
Well, you'll have to have that short memory again, because you're right back at it, coming back tomorrow, taking on Mayport CG.
Yeah, another tough team, and the 2 and the 3. Like I said, seeding doesn't matter, but we went 5 during the season, both times we played them. So It's going to be another gritty match. Lots of defense, lots of keeping things in play, and just making sure we can control our side.
All right, very good. Coach, thanks so much for the time. Congratulations on the win tonight. Best of luck to you and the girls tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Joe, back up to you.
Okay, Jake, thanks very much. And our post-game coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. And we've had our player of the game, El Schumacher from Grafton, our Enbridge player of the game, and now our Precision Play of the Game brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. And there are so many that you could pick. I can't remember the player who actually scored the final point of the contest, getting a hit off the block, and it stayed down. So I will go with that person as our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg of Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And to run down the individual numbers. Quickly here from this game. If only I can find them. Oh, here we go. Devil's Lake, 1 ace for Brinley Wolf. 11 kills, 3 aces for Kinley Johnson. Emma Hofstad, 13 kills, 2 blocks, 3 aces. Sarah Kraft with 6 kills and a block. 2 kills and 4 aces for Julia McIver, and a solid game as the libero for Devil's Lake. Riley Remick, 2 kills, or 2 aces rather for Riley Remick. April Miller, 2 kills, 2 aces. 8 kills for Mia Ellsberger and 1 kill for Ashlyn LaRue. Unofficially, Devil's Lake, 43 kills, 3 blocks, 15 aces, and 8 service errors. Grafton, Julia Height with 3 kills, 3 block assists, and 3 aces. El Schumacher with 11 kills, 2 blocks, 4 aces. 9 kills for Mae Thompson. 5 kills, 3 block assists for Alexis Thompson. 9 kills and a service ace for Cheyenne Blackcloud. 7 kills for Jocelyn DeGelder. Grafton unofficially 44 kills, 5 aces, 5 blocks, 8 service errors. 8 aces and 6 service errors. Grafton moves on to play Mayport CG in the semifinal. Mayport CG, a 3-0 winner over Hillsboro Central Valley. And Thompson earlier today beating Harvey Wells County 3-1. Thompson will play Carrington, the top seed, in our first game tomorrow at 5:30 here on YourLiveEvent.com. And Grafton continues their season 19-13, and Devil's Lake ends the year 15-13. That is going to do it for us tonight here from Mayville State University. Thanks very much to Dave Nelson, the activities director at Hillsboro Central Valley, running the tournament again this year. And thanks to all of our sponsors. If it weren't for our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to give you all this high-quality playoff volleyball here on YourLiveEvent.com. And we hope you will thank our sponsors as well by giving them your business or just stopping by to say hello. And thanks to you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast today. For Jake Berkmeyer, I'm Joe Lancello. The final again here. Grafton coming from behind to beat Devil's Lake 3-2 in this final game of the quarterfinals of the Region 2A volleyball tournament. Have a good night, and we'll be back with you tomorrow right around 5 o'clock. Good night, everyone.